December is a great time to clean and sharpen your gardening tools. First thing you'll want is safety glasses. Make sure you don't get any shards of metal in your eyes. Next thing you'll want is a good, sturdy, wet metal brush. You're going to want to do some vigorous brushing to get that rust off. If that doesn't work, a power tool will do the trick. After you get all the rust off the tool, you'll want to use a regular file. And if you find the bevel of the tool, match the angle of the file to that bevel. Give it a good hard press, moving out towards the edge of the tool. You can start to get a nice sharp edge going. You want to take the burr off the back right there like that. And then lastly, a little machine oil and a rag. Wipe all that down. You can also get your handle as well. If you take care of your tools, they'll last a lifetime.
Before you put your tools away for the winter, let's make sure they're clean and ready to be put into storage. Step 1, rub it down with a cloth. Step 2, grab some steel wool and get out any extra stubborn grime that might be on your tool. Step 3, grab rubbing alcohol, 70% works really well, and an old toothbrush. Wipe that around your pruning tool. Wipe off any extra after 10 seconds. And then step 4, grab some machine oil and also put that all over the cutting surfaces of your tool, maybe in the joints. Make sure it gets in there nice and good. And that way, when you rub off the extra oil, your tool will be ready to put away into storage and we won't risk it rusting, and it'll be ready to go for you in the spring. This is the perfect time of year to deadhead a lot of your perennials. Things like lavender we want to be cutting back. Things like your echinacea here and here. We can be deadheading those spent flower stalks right here. We also can be deadheading on things like yarrow with the dead here, cleaning it up so you're left with the nice green. And then things like the sedum, the autumn joy sedum here, we can cut these stalks all the way back to the base where you see some little green shoots started. And the other thing you can do is you can leave these pieces that you're cutting off, you can leave them right here on the ground around your perennials, and that will help suppress some weeds and also create an environment that a lot of beneficial insects will like during the season. This stuff you can clean up come spring, but this is how you can be preparing your beds right now in the wintertime.
Houseplants are a great way to liven up your space during the winter time, but you want to keep your eye on them. They're going to tend to dry out a little bit, especially if they're near a heater. So put your finger in the soil. If the soil feels like it's dry, then it's time to add some water. You can water from the top like this. You can also just add water to the tray underneath, and it's going to wick up and water the plants nicely. You don't need to fertilize houseplants during the winter time. You can wait until March or so for that. And then, especially when it's sunny out, give them as much natural light as you can by opening up your blinds.